Barbara Bradley Hagerty, Life Reimagined, The Science, Art, and Opportunity of Midlife. Embark on a journey to explore the mysteries and opportunities of midlife with Barbara Bradley Hagerty's Life Reimagined, The Science, Art, and Opportunity of Midlife. This enlightening book delves into the misunderstood world of 40s, 50s, and 60s, shedding light on the stereotypes and falsehoods associated with midlife crises. Delve into the significance of revitalization, change, purpose, and different coping mechanisms in midlife. Learn about the importance of meaningful engagements, relationships, and resilience as keys to prosperity in later years. Discover studies and scientific findings that challenge preconceived notions about midlife and offer readers valuable insights on successfully navigating this pivotal phase.
Reinventing Middle Age. National Public Radio journalist Barbara Bradley Hagerty sets out on a quest to examine the midlife stage to learn which choices enable one to thrive while setting a productive, healthy, and fulfilling course for their later years. Researchers largely ignore this phase despite it being the most critical stage of one's life. Midlife is a time of revitalization, exhilaration, and purpose instead of the stereotypical midlife crisis. As life expectancy lengthens, the steps you take during these years will significantly affect your health and well-being in the future. Thus, it is essential to embrace what's important and meaningful, choose purpose over happiness, and understand that one's thinking influences their happiness during these years. Additionally, to have a happy midlife, you can give your time, money, and resources to others, thereby gaining a healthy glow. Rethinking the midlife crisis. Is the midlife crisis a myth? Recent research suggests that the concept of an inevitable midlife struggle may not be accurate. While early studies claim that as many as 80% of men experience a midlife crisis, subsequent research has shown that number to be closer to 10%. Scholars now describe midlife as a checkup rather than a crisis. In fact, when NPR listeners were asked to share their midlife stories, the majority were positive. Even during hard times, these individuals viewed middle age as the prime of life. This study suggests that cherishing the present and persevering through challenges are beneficial in the long run. Finding happiness in midlife. Happiness tends to decline in midlife, according to economics professor Andrew Oswald's research. This is due to a realization that goals have not been achieved. However, most people eventually bounce back, with meaning outweighing pleasure. While midlife crises are common, setbacks such as the 2008 economic crash can make them worse. Positive relationships have been shown to contribute to longevity, and changing course and finding love can lead to a more meaningful later life. Therefore, it's crucial to make meaningful choices during midlife that can shape a satisfying future. Secrets to a sharp mind. Memory is an essential aspect of our daily lives, and as we age, we tend to experience memory loss, cognitive decline, and other related challenges. However, research shows that keeping our brains active and engaged can help us maintain and even improve our mental acuity. Aging brains compensate for the decline in cognitive abilities by using more regions and pathways and relying more heavily on knowledge and experience. Midlife is a period of significant changes, including cognitive development. While aging brains show wear and tear, they also improve in areas such as inductive reasoning, spatial orientation, and verbal memory. Experts recommend engaging in activities that improve memory, such as reading, socializing, walking, playing music, writing, and learning new things throughout our entire lives. The key takeaway is that it is never too late to learn new skills, sharpen our memory, and improve brain cells, making our brains healthier and more resilient. The power of friendship. Human beings are social creatures who benefit from strong, supportive friendships. Research shows that people with robust social networks live longer, healthier lives than those who are isolated. For instance, a Harvard study found that individuals with close relationships outlive their lonelier counterparts, even those with healthy lifestyles. Similarly, a 10-year Australian study of 1,500 elderly people demonstrated that individuals with many friends outlived loners by 22%. In contrast, feeling lonely has a more negative impact on well-being than smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Benefits of supportive friendships include reduced stress hormones, stronger immune systems, and improved psychological health. However, if friendships are neglected, these benefits can be lost, and relationships may break down. Therefore, it's essential to invest time and energy into maintaining close friendships to ensure their ongoing strength and longevity. Overall, the role of relationships in the second half of life is to give away time, energy, and talent to nurture and sustain those friendships. Secret to a long and joyful life. An engaged attitude towards life is the magic bullet in preventing the onset of Alzheimer's and dementia. According to David Bennett's study, participants who scored high on conscientiousness lowered their risk of developing symptoms by 89%. However, the key to longevity is purpose in life. Education, physical activity, and healthy diet are essential, but a fulfilling life purpose is what prevents cognitive decline. The study found that people who have a reason to get out of bed in the morning had a lower risk of developing Alzheimer's or dementia. Moreover, Carol Riff's study found that 6 traits enable people to stay healthy in the face of adversity. These include affirming relationships, a supportive environment, self-awareness, self-assurance, a love for learning, and a sense of purpose and meaning. When these 6 internal resources are present, people can maintain better health. In conclusion, the secret to a long and joyful life is engaging in activities that bring personal fulfillment, embracing internal resources, and cherishing meaningful relationships. Gray divorce, the rise of late-life separations. Susan Brown coined the term "gray divorce revolution" for the quarter of married couples who divorce after age 50. Compared to younger divorces, these separations are often caused by emotional disconnection rather than immediate problems. The reasons for these divorces include personality clashes, financial independence, and high expectations. However, research has shown that couples who break their routine and try new things, like traveling, are happier in their marriage. Educated couples with higher economic resources are also more likely to stay together, possibly due to their ability to hire help and go on vacations during child-raising years. To save midlife marriages, flexibility, positivity, and emotional investment are a must. According to experts, marriages that last are sculpted with intentional hands. Exercise, a brain enhancer. New research by University of Pittsburgh reveals that exercise and other activities like learning a new instrument or language are effective ways of slowing down brain aging. Exercise enhances brain activity and helps in the growth of prefrontal cortex and hippocampi. People can benefit from exercise at any age, and it is never too late to start enjoying the benefits of physical activity. Learning new skills like music or language also create fresh neural pathways, building cognitive reserve and improving memory. Overall, research suggests that exercise is the best thing one can do for their brain. Overcoming stressful events. Social psychologist Roxanne Cohen-Silver explains that facing challenging situations can help individuals develop resilience, which is necessary to persevere. In midlife, people encounter various obstacles like illness, divorce, job loss, and financial worries, among others. To cope effectively in such situations, individuals should create a scenario of the worst and best possible outcomes, anticipate the probable occurrence, and develop a plan to manage. By following this method, individuals can eliminate catastrophic thinking and focus on purposeful action. Overall, resilience is an essential skill that can aid people in overcoming life's stressful events. Generativity, finding purpose in midlife. Renowned psychologist Erik Erikson emphasizes that people who focus on giving back during the 7th stage of life development, known as generativity, avoid resentment and isolation. Generativity is an opportunity to use your life skills for the greater good, in line with our natural inclination to behave altruistically. In midlife, it's common to reevaluate priorities and interests, leading to a potential career change or adjustment. Volunteering reduces stress, chronic pain, and boosts the immune system. Purposeful engagement in midlife is key to a robust and fulfilling life. When choosing a new path, consider your skills and passions, and what you want to achieve in your remaining years.
In conclusion, Life Reimagined presents midlife as an exciting and purposeful chapter in an individual's journey. By debunking the midlife crisis myth, the book elucidates the true essence of midlife as a period of revitalization, self-discovery, and change. It emphasizes the power of resilience, strong social connections, and a positive outlook towards adversity, essential in shaping one's life for years to come. Moreover, the book underscores the importance of finding purpose, setting long-term goals, and continually learning and growing throughout all stages of life. By instilling these values and adopting a flexible mindset, individuals can truly embrace midlife as a golden opportunity to chart a meaningful and fulfilling course in their lives.